The year is 2021. Time to celebrate because the coronavirus is gone. That's a thing of 2020 only. It doesn't roll over into the next year at all. And things are looking up. There is complete and utter peace across the globe, especially in the United States. No political discourse, no anger. For some reason, everyone's real happy. And that is when we woke up from the nightmare. Or should I say what's the opposite of a nightmare? Just a regular dream? There's got to be something that's like, you have the nightmare, which is a bad dream. You have your standard dream. But what's a really good dream called? Do you have an answer?
I don't.
I don't either. I think a
sweet dream?
A sweet dream? Like that one song with the lady with the shaved head, Sinead O'Connor. Did she sing that song? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're sucking the teat of a dragon. We're drinking dragon's milk. It's dudes with brews.
You're about to hear the greatest show of your life.
Dude.
Dudes with brews on a porch with Rob and Drew.
Happy 2021, Robert.
Happy 2021, Drew.
Back to the basics, back to the form, you could say. We saved Christmas, we saved beer, and now it is flowing aplenty.
Yep.
13 days away from tying the knot. You tried on your tux.
Yep.
Fits great, looks great.
Yeah.
Mine, on the other hand, not so much. A little snug.
It's a little
And
snug.
the jacket, I mean, not like super snug, but I definitely need to shed some pounds before the wedding. That is for sure.
I think you would have said that no matter how snug or not snug the jacket was.
Anyways, we're drinking New Holland Brewing Dragon's Milk White. I've had the Dragon's Milk, but never the white milk. Dragon's Milk White is a nod to New Holland Brewing's 20 years of barrel aging expertise and commitment to innovation in the name of flavor. The next legend to unfold in the Dragon Milk's family. Dragon Milk's White creates a full-flavored yet lighter stout drinking experience that presents familiar flavors in a completely unexpected way. It is a white stout, meaning it is not black.
Yep. I got that. I put that together.
6% of the 6% on the ABVs, 35 on the ABUs. One thing that hasn't changed is my speaking.
I guess not. Yeah.
2021. Here we are, Robert.
Why am I not? What am I missing? ABVs and
IBUs?
You said ABUs, I think.
Did I?
Yes, I was like, what is an ABU?
I don't know. 35 of those. So let's try this out. Let's give it a sniffy sniff. Oh yeah, it smells great. And Phil is trying to maul you down. It doesn't really taste like a stout, does it?
No.
Kind of. Very it's got a really very light stout taste to it.
It's got a very the aftertaste lingers.
Mm-hmm. I can't really put my finger on what it tastes like.
I mean, I think it tastes like a pretty decent beer.
It is pretty good.
It's not. I'm not tasting anything I'm not liking, but I'm not really tasting anything I can put my finger on either.
Yeah, I think. All right. Well, Rob, here we are in 2021. First episode of it. How was your New Year's? Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. I did the best I've ever done at board games / family games.
Yeah. What'd you play?
We played What's That Meme?
Okay.
Or
What Do You Meme?
What Do You Meme?
Sure.
And then we played Jackbox.
I don't know what that is.
It's an Xbox game that you play on your phone. So it's kind of like It's kind of like that NPR show where you make up false facts and try and get people to say that they're true.
Okay.
So like we played Fibbage, and then we played this one where that was like called Earwax or something like that.
Hmm.
And then Quiplash, which was really it's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good New Year's.
That's good.
I drank. It was a good New Year's.
I didn't really do much of anything. I watched some comedy, and I fell asleep in my recliner.
What were you watching?
Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura, they're doing a live stream of their podcast, and I watched it.
Nice.
It was all right. Not too bad. Any resolutions?
To leave Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This year?
This year would be nice, preferably.
Okay.
Although I've already got some roadblocks in my way.
Yeah, like just bad potholes?
Well, I just interviewed for a good job. Like,
Yeah.
Pays a decent
There's
amount.
good jobs everywhere, Rob.
But this one's willing to train me, in which case then I would be able to walk in at any other place.
And be like,
I know what I'm talking
I'm
about.
the guy.
I am,
Give me the job.
Yeah, I could walk into that. Like, interviews now for me are a lot of back and forth in my head going, you're not the best for the job, and these guys are trying to trick you into being a fucking idiot. But if I get this job and I work there for a while, then I'll be able to walk into my next interview and just like blow the doors off the place and be like, "What's up, bitches? I'm your new hire.
I am the new hire. I'm asking the questions.
Give me a
here.
problem, I'll fix it right now."
Like Vanilla Ice. Give me a problem. Yo, I'll solve it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that.
Ironically enough, that's like the 5th time I've seen a Vanilla Ice reference or Vanilla Ice in the last 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's coming back. He's made a comeback. I personally, Rob, I'm under a new mindset.
Yeah.
I just don't give a shit anymore. Don't care.
I find this hard to believe, but
Because
continue.
there's stuff going on politically. There's stuff going on, and you go on social media, and all you see is this and this and this misinformation, correct information, people saying this, other people saying that, and you know what? Regardless of how I feel about it, don't care about it anymore. It's pointless.
It is pointless.
Social media is dumb. Everything we say, it just gets monitored and tracked, put into an algorithm so people can sell things to us, and it's I don't care. They're trying to. There's tech companies trying to control the narrative, and it's insane. Whether or not I agree with the narrative or not, it doesn't matter. That's what they're trying to do. They claim they're trying to stop misinformation, but maybe they aren't. But maybe they are. I don't know, and I don't care.
I would think that there would be more people with lifetime bans if they were trying to stop misinformation.
Yeah, I'm stop putting effort into it, Rob, because it stresses me out, and it's like the only people that I'm gonna talk to about it are people that agree with me.
Yeah.
Because what's the point of talking to people that don't agree with me? Because there's no such thing as a constructive debate anymore.
Well, I just talked to my dad about this before I came here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because he got banned from Facebook for 3 days.
I wonder why.
Well, I'll let your imagination go on that one. But
I see what he posts.
did you see it?
I don't know if I saw the specific one, but I've seen them. Yeah,
It was bad. It was bad. And I told him I don't agree with what you do on Facebook. I don't.
And that's the thing too. I like, I have family members that are. It's just they're like they go head on in Facebook, and it's like, dude, like I don't. Why?
But that's the thing. So
what's the point of it?
Yeah, I was talking to him. And I was like, I don't condone what you do. You can do it all you want. I'm just saying it's not my bag of tea or whatever the saying is.
Cup of tea.
Yeah, well, bag of tea is the same thing as a cup of tea.
Well, you put a bag into the cup. You don't just suck on a cup on a tea bag, do you?
No.
Has anyone ever done that? Just like
actually, it's good for tooth pain.
Sucking on a tea bag.
Putting a green tea bag on it.
You know what else is good for tooth pain? Flossing.
Yeah.
Brushing your teeth.
Yeah.
Proper dental hygiene.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
I found out I have to get Invisalign too.
Yeah.
I'm not happy about it.
Well, you should have flossed more.
It has nothing to do with my flossing. It's all to do with the alignment of my jaw.
I know, I'm joking.
And how my bottom teeth, my bite, the bottom teeth chisel the top teeth.
No, I have the opposite going with my my bottom teeth are worn down to a, like, I can feel the mountainous.
Yeah.
It's from, because I used to clench my teeth in my sleep.
I think I do still. I think I need a mouth guard.
And that's I think that's where, like, the clenching of the teeth that'll fuck them up. That's for sure.
Yeah. I clench my teeth when I get frustrated too, which is bad.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, that's my dull life. How are you?
I don't even know how we got on that. But either way, I was explaining.
Facebook.
I was just going, like, my dad is one of the most well-informed political people. Like, he watches both, like, looks into both sides. He's talking to politically active people on his Facebook. And yet how he chooses to use that knowledge like when he gets in front of somebody who maybe, he could have but nobody wants to have that conversation. I understand that. But at least if you're the one that's throwing out facts and going, hey, maybe look into this, maybe look into that. If they come back at you and go like, die, you stupid fuck, you can go, all right, well, now I'm going to report you and you're off. But I almost don't agree with that either, because if people are getting separated even more in this climate, then we literally will have two groups of people living in two different realities, as we already do, but those realities will get further and further away from each other.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't talk to a lot of people that are on the other side of me, but I know they're there. It seems like these people that went to the Capitol, they almost just don't believe that the other side exists. The election was stolen from them, and they're taking back the government. It's like 80 million people voted on the other side, so hold your horses a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't care no more. Don't care.
I can see that on your face as I was speaking.
You know what I do care about, though? My wedding.
Yeah, it's coming up. Big
You know what
day.
I don't care about? The flowers at my wedding. And other things that I'm told need to be important. But I don't get it. I still am a firm believer in weddings that are just,
No, you're gonna have to finish that thought on Mike.
Mine are mine is very important, and mine is going to be great. But they're,
I don't. I'm gonna push
you do. You know it. You know what I'm going to say.
I mean, I'll say what I think about weddings, and that's that they're a money grab for industries like flowers and clothes and things like that.
Yeah,
that make no sense.
I agree.
If you love someone, love them. If you want to be partners in taxes, go to the courthouse.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to party a little bit. I hope you cut loose. And
I might cut loose.
You should cut loose. Where are you staying? Want to stay in my room? On the couch?
No.
In the suite?
No.
If the bed is a rockin', don't come a knockin'. Oh.
Don't worry about Rob. He's just on the couch.
They're separate rooms.
Yeah. No, I'll probably go home. I'll Uber it. Do we have Uber in this area?
Oh, yeah. We got Uber, Lyft.
Yeah, I'll Uber that shit.
Yeah, for sure. You'll be in a safe
I'll walk.
zone.
I don't care.
I wouldn't suggest walking. I mean, it's not really not that far of a walk for you, but I wouldn't do it.
Why not?
It's a long walk.
Sometimes a good drunken walk home is what you need.
It's never good. I've done that before. Been on some long walks home while intoxicated. And I publicly urinated. But didn't get caught.
That's good.
So maybe that's fake. Maybe it's real.
I mean,
you'll never know.
I've drunkenly publicly urinated in my pants.
Really?
Yep.
Like just in your pants?
Actually, I went out into the woods to pee, and I was so drunk.
You peed on yourself?
No, I pulled up too early. Like, I know that I distinctly remember peeing on the tree, but when I walked back out of the woods, I had piss all over myself. So
that'll do it.
Yeah.
You want to talk to Carissa about some things? She's in a bad mood, so let's see what we can do.
You want to push it?
We'll be like Steve Irwin going into poking the alligators or the crocodiles.
That's going to be difficult for me.
Carissa! Why? Come here for a second.
Because she can hate me after this.
The love of my life. She's coming. She's man. So all right, 13 days away, huh? Come on, come by, Papa. Come on, baby. 13 days away. How you feeling?
Good. Stressed about the things that we still have to do.
What do we still have to do?
It's mostly decoration stuff.
Like what? Well, yeah, you can't decorate till the day of.
No, I have to get the donut board painted, and I have to get that poster board for one of the frames, and I just have to make sure that everything's organized.
How are the flowers?
Well, yeah.
Drew says the flowers are good.
Yeah, they are good. He's just mad because we're paying for something that's dead. That's what he said.
Oh, he said the flowers you have here are good. We should just use those.
We have no flowers here.
I think that was his point.
Exactly.
Shut up.
You're
What am I supposed to carry down the aisle? Nothing.
well, you can have flowers.
I think they
We
still
still have to pay for those.
they sell those things that the flowers come in. Just empty one. Just carry an empty one.
You don't even. Yeah, you have to pay for it, but not nearly as much as we would have had to.
No, I cut the number of flowers that I wanted to get because I wanted flowers on every table. We don't have any flowers on the table. All we have are bouquets and boutonnieres.
And that's how much they were?
Well, we do have the arrangement for my grandma.
That's fine.
Do you have a flower girl?
No.
No.
So you're saving on costs there.
You know how much this cost? Like hundreds. Hundreds.
Hundreds of American dollars.
Yeah. A lot. So what, we got these things, but yeah, those are all manageable things that we're going to get done for the wedding. It's going to be a lot of fun. Why are you in such a bad mood now?
Because 12-year-olds do not clean the room. And it's frustrating. And don't use my deodorant.
You want to get to the point, but you want to create another individual, which one day will reach that level of 12.
Yeah, I know. Can't we just skip that year?
You know,
You want to jump to 13?
No, I can't imagine how much worse it's gonna be
infants
for
don't
us.
clean up after themselves, and they're very
You
messy.
know what? I know that, but it's different.
They don't
Because
talk back
know
either.
Better. They don't know better. A 12-year-old knows better.
I would rather pick up a mess in a room than wipe a butt.
I see your point.
Ashton agrees with me. It's a family affair right now in the living room. All right.
Phil can't get up.
You
He
can
was
say
startled by
something
that.
quietly and nicely. Just say hello to the people.
Hi.
Thank you. All right. We'll see you later. Back to your rooms. Back to your rooms. The master has spoken.
Also, you're folding your own laundry.
Why?
Because I'm not doing it.
I'll give you $30 to fold my laundry.
$30?
Yeah, $30.
All right.
It better be. It best be folded, and it best be put away.
It will.
Don't make me tell you again.
This is the marriage of the 21st century, everybody.
I appreciate the work that you do. You are a strong, independent, fierce woman. Please don't hurt me.
I'd probably get paid $35 to fold that laundry. I'm just saying.
I will give her $30. She yeah, so that went all right.
Yeah.
Just pushing for content.
It's hard sometimes.
Man, I've been
There's so much stuff going on, but
yet everyone knows that already.
yeah, there's nothing interesting going on in my life. I'm still unemployed. I interviewed for a job. Went okay.
Yeah,
My laptop broke. Sucks.
seriously, I'm getting a little burnt out with school. As far as well, thankfully I start a new class tomorrow, starting fresh. This last class, there was like our final project. I spent literally over 30 hours working on. All last weekend, all I did was get up at like 3:30 in the morning, go to work. I worked overtime, came home, sat on my computer, and this is already after days of working on this and just worked on it all day. Next day, same thing. And you were here for the Packer game that day.
Yep.
Right after you left, I back to doing homework. And it's mind numbing. I'm losing my mind.
Well, I think that's it's supposed to be hard to get through, so that it better be worth it, I guess.
It better be worth it. You're right. It better be. You know, and I often think, why do people go through these things? Somebody told me yesterday that our movie's our ending's already determined. Do you agree with that? Fate. That our story, our paths, everything that we're experiencing right now is predetermined.
I choose not to believe that.
Why?
Because if that was true, then I'd probably never leave this state. I don't know.
But what if your path is to leave the state?
Well, that's the argument, isn't it? That we can't see the future, but if psychics exist,
Mhm.
fortune tellers,
Mhm.
then yeah, because how can they tell you?
Fortune cookies definitely exist.
Yeah. So I mean, how can they tell you what's going to happen unless it's already happened. If you try and change it, you can't change it. It's already happened.
What are you looking to accomplish by leaving the state? Like, what is it? What is it that you're in search of? Finding yourself?
I'm in search of myself. Yeah, myself outside of the safety net that I've created inside of Fond du Lac, which is my family, and also the fall beyond the safety net, which is drug addiction.
Okay.
So it's like I'd like to get out of that and see. I have so much fucking anxiety up in my head about how to act around the people who know me, because they know. Like, just even the other day, me and Ryan were messaging. I messaged him, "Hey man, you want a game on the Xbox?" He said, "No." He said something like, "Yeah, after this episode or something." And I was like, "All right, you do you. Love." Sent it, and he came back and goes, "Are you all right?" I was just trying out something new,
Trying out some new hip lingo.
Yeah.
You do you.
Love. Yeah, and your sentence with love. You don't have to say I love you, just love. Was
it like you do you period love?
Yeah.
Or like you do you comma love?
It was period love.
Okay. Interesting.
But yeah, so it's like just even a tweaking something as little as an Xbox message.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What okay. Do you ever get anxiety around me?
Not so much.
Oh, interesting.
No, yeah.
You can call me love if you'd like, or say love.
Yeah, it's just saying with love, I sent this with love. Love at the end.
Could have put just a heart emoji at the end.
Fuck emojis.
Oh.
I'm hardcore against emojis.
Really? You don't like emojis?
No.
Why? I think they're fun. And appropriately used, you can really experiment with
I'm emoji illiterate, okay? I don't get them.
They're pretty easy
Thanks
to
for
get.
making me say it on mic.
They're pretty easy
Appreciate
to get.
It.
The smiley face turd. I feel happy after a solid poop, or a runny poop. Sometimes it doesn't.
That doesn't look like a solid poop to me.
No, it's like it's mushy.
If it was a frowning or angry face on that poop, because there's a lot of cleanup with that kind of poop. I don't want that. I
Okay.
look at the smiles. That's. Maybe I overanalyze these emojis, but personally, I don't like them.
Okay.
Call me and I can assess the tone of your voice.
All right, I get it. I got it. So you're looking for yourself by leaving. You're
just looking for something new.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I feel like I just don't feel like I can flourish as a person here. I know it sounds stupid and lame and like it's something of a Lifetime movie or something, but that's what I grew up on. So,
Lifetime movies?
I love me some Lifetime movies.
Yeah.
That's not actually true, but they're fun to watch sometimes because they're funny.
Can I tell you something that's happened in recent news that a pretty hard criminal got let loose on the streets? Aunt Becky from Full House.
Come on.
They let her go. Some hot takes, some current events.
Jeez.
You know what she did, right?
Yeah, she bribed her kids. She bribed her way into kids into a college.
What's wrong with that?
There were some rowers who rowed crew that did it since they've been 5 years old trying to get into that school that didn't get the spot. That's what's wrong with it. Think about those kids, Drew. Aunt Becky.
How's that any different than
it's not
than like families making generous donations conveniently the same time their kid applies?
It's not at all. Except for the fact that there's only so many crew scholarships that you can give out. Technically, I mean, if you're at capacity in the college and some rich person goes, I want my kid to go to this college, you go, donate a wing and make them live off campus and I'll make it happen.
Is that even like a thing, capacity in college?
I mean,
how often are you really hitting max capacity?
It depends on the courses that you're taking, I suppose, because I only know tech school. So if your program...
Yeah.
Well, he's chewing on a toy.
Okay.
If your program is filled up, then your classes do get to capacity, 35 people or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I don't know about a real college.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I assume that there has to be capacity in some sort. They can only feed so many people at food services.
And not everybody utilizes those. All right. Well,
But I mean, in a real sense, can't we say that about the world?
capacity?
Yeah.
Oh, we're at capacity. Definitely.
The world's food services can only feed so many people, Drew.
You're right. Well, Rob, I mean, I feel like 2021, first episode, let's talk a little bit about the top resolutions for 2021 with people. Okay? Does that sound like something you want to do?
Of other people?
Yeah, in general.
All right.
Of course, we have the standard build a better budget, build a better budget.
I thought I was trying to think of what a better butter would be.
Better budget.
Build a better budget.
Yeah, I mean, that's lame. How about cook one new thing?
Way to live on the edge.
Cook one new thing each week. Do you cook a lot?
Never.
No, you never cook?
If I have a girlfriend, I will cook the shit out of some food. But
why not for yourself? Why not you treat yourself?
Because myself doesn't want to do all the cleanup work.
For one person?
Yeah, I hate doing dishes and oil and
Oil? How much oil are you using in your cooking that it's like that inconvenient?
It depends on what I cook.
What are you you're deep frying shit or what?
No,
a little bit of oil is not it takes moments to clean.
But to me,
the fuck?
I think that I really worry that it takes a lot of effort to get it off.
Doesn't. You throw some Dawn soap on it, you scrub it for a couple minutes or a couple seconds, really.
But I'll scrub it for minutes. That's what I'm saying. I take the Teflon off.
So what do you do then? Just eat out all the time?
I go to my parents' house.
Fair enough. They cook for you.
I eat a lot of box foods.
Okay.
I don't consider that cooking. Mac and cheese is not cooking. Ramen is not cooking. Spaghetti is not cooking.
Here's one I think would benefit you and I. Join a club. Could you say podcasting is a club? We're part of an elite podcasting organization.
I think the Dudes with Brews podcasting club is very elite, and I'm a proud member.
Remember, there's only a few people in it, really.
Yeah. Yep.
You, me, and I mean, we could say the ladies of Seltzer Saturday.
Yep.
That's about it.
I mean, there's an alma mater. Josh, maybe.
Yeah, it's been a minute since he's been on.
What is that? Alumni. That's what I meant.
Alumni, yeah. He was.
I never went to a real college, everybody.
Here's one that I, quite frankly, can't get behind. Drink less alcohol.
Yeah, who's making that resolution?
Yeah, the
Don Draper.
Yeah, that guy.
There's a
whole show about him.
There's a timely name drop. What is that? 6 years, 7 years old now?
Well, Don Draper he's dead now, isn't he? He was a real guy, wasn't he?
I'm sure there's a Don Draper out there.
Mad Men was based off of a real dude. Right? He's on Mad Men, right? This is what I'm talking about?
I thought it was just based on
John Hamm?
I thought it was just based on the industry.
I think he's a real guy.
Well, he sounds kind of narcissistic then.
Here's one for you. Quit smoking.
Yeah, that's on mine.
How's that going?
Worse in the last couple of days.
What can we do? What if like every time I see you try to light a cigarette, I just have some hairspray in my pocket and I flame your face? I mean, a quick flame isn't going to kill you.
I'd rather you just hit me in the face.
Okay.
Because that would take care of another resolution of mine, which is at some point
punched?
to get punched in the face.
Wasn't that your resolution last year?
Yeah, and I tried hard this year. I did.
With who?
I tried to get my dad to punch me in the face. I tried to get one of my brothers to punch me in the face. I tried to get you to punch me in the face.
Why would anyone want to punch you in the face?
I don't know. Maybe I deserve it. Maybe I just need it.
You have to do something pretty bad for me to punch you in the face.
How is it?
I'm not a violent guy.
I don't get why it has to be a bad thing.
I'm not going to be happy for you and just punch you in the face.
Okay, well, now you're giving me a new angle, and that's going to turn me into an asshole, but I'll get punched in the face.
Yeah.
So I guess my new resolution is to become an asshole.
Okay. Yeah, that could be it. Other ones include book all your doctor visits for the year. How do you know that? How do you know what's going to be wrong with you? They're talking about like
They must be talking about like
physicals.
Yeah, that stuff, or if you're like 55 plus.
I haven't I haven't seen a doctor, like a real doctor, gone to a appointment screening in I don't know, 8 years. I don't even have a doctor. Anytime something's wrong with me, just go to urgent care.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have a doctor. Isn't that bad? Is that bad?
I don't have a doctor either. It's called being an irresponsible adult.
For sure.
Especially if you have things that are wrong with you all the time.
Are you ready for the age where like fingers go up your butt? That's 40, isn't it?
I would say I'm as ready now as I'm going to be then.
So you're eager for it.
No, but I'm not going to be eager for it then either.
You ever think is that bad?
No.
This is a quick finger in the butt, right?
I can't. I mean, if every 40-year-old dude has basically done it for the last 100 years, I'm sure it's tolerable. Like,
I mean, you're expecting it, so it's not like it's a surprise. Like, you're not all of a sudden just doing something and then next moment there's a finger in your butt. Like,
yeah.
There's a unspoken agreement. Like,
there is.
You drop trow and my fingers are going in your butt.
If you've ever, did you ever watch John Mulaney, his stand-up?
Mm-hmm.
He does the finger up the butt bit.
I don't know if I haven't seen it.
But either way, I tend to get my I consider the information that comics tell to be truer than the news in some cases. And in this case, he says the one thing that they didn't tell me that I should have that I didn't expect was when they take the finger out, it feels like you're taking a poop.
That's
a little free advice for people.
That's a fair assessment.
So be ready for that.
John Mulaney, he's in rehab.
For?
Drinking. Huh. Just so you know. How about this? Volunteer. I'm not doing that.
I've been trying. I still have a little brother from Big Brothers Big Sisters, and I do
really?
not talk to him nearly enough.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I've apologized.
That's hard to do. How about plan a vacation?
I'm trying to do that.
A permanent vacation.
No, I'm trying to do both.
Oh, okay.
Where
do you want to go?
I can't actually talk about it. Never mind.
Where would you like to go to?
I would like to go see Ryan in Hawaii.
Nah, I would like that too.
I really think that would be a good time. I'm trying to work that out, but it's going to be difficult to do both.
Got to get money.
To get set up in a different state is hard on its own.
Get it set up in Hawaii.
Yeah, but see, part of the reason I'm going to Georgia is just because there's a creative culture there.
Yeah, you also follow the devil.
I do? Down to Georgia? Yeah.
The devil went down in Georgia.
Then he went back.
To where?
Georgia. After he left, he went back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a sequel to that song.
Is there really?
Yeah.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is.
The devil
goes back to Georgia.
Goes to Georgia again?
Yeah.
And it's just like all the same lyrics, but instead it just says again?
Yep, basically.
Interesting.
He just doesn't need to introduce himself to people.
They just know.
Yeah.
They experienced it the first time.
Yeah.
And so, like, the point of that story is he goes down there looking for a soul to steal, and then some fucking rube just goes, fiddle time?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Good night, Ashton.
Night.
Sleep good, buddy. Love you. Parenting on a podcast.
Yep.
Multifaceted program here.
Lots going on.
Dude, there's nothing going on. My life is dull. Your life is dull. We're talking about meaningless shit. Everyone's going through the same thing at the same time. It's all the same.
Yeah.
None of this matters.
No, it doesn't. No.
We're drinking a beer.
I would love to argue that point with you, but I really don't have an argument.
Once you reach, if you reach the conclusion and the mindset that nothing matters, are you truly free?
No.
Or are you trapped?
You're trapped in a numb existence of neutrality, where you have no ambition.
I have ambitions.
Well, I'm not. Then you don't.
But I think nothing matters. But I want my nothing to matter more.
See, you can't do that.
Why?
Because if nothing matters, and it doesn't matter at all, then you can't matter a little. If everything matters nothing, I guess you could suggest like nothing matters, as in if there's nothing, then I don't know. When you get into the phrase of nothing matters, does nothing actually matter, or is everything matter not at all? Like it doesn't matter. What do you mean when you say nothing matters?
I think it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, then you can't say that you matter more.
I don't think I matter more. I don't matter more than you.
But I'm just saying, you don't want to get into the mindset of nothing matters because, or everything doesn't matter, because it really like I've been in that mindset, and it really just kills all ambition. There's no point to, hey, if I can live paycheck to paycheck, that's fine. It's the same as if I had $1 million. It's the same as if I had $0 and lived on the streets, because guess what? I'm going to die and nothing matters.
Yeah,
I there was a guy that told me back when I was like 18 or 19.
Yeah, when you're storming airports.
Yep. I was getting into researching some philosophy type stuff that got into this, like the theoretical idea of existence and time. And I was talking to him about it because he's a smart dude. And he goes, man, what you're talking about is nihilism, and you should stay away from it. And back then I was like, I can look into this stuff and it's not going to change the way I think. But seriously, over the course of the next 10 years, I got to this point where it's like my appearance doesn't matter. My job doesn't matter. As long like I had things that mattered in my life, but it really wasn't the things that should have mattered. And it really, and I don't know if it's from looking into that specific thing, obviously not, but looking into multiple different things and being confused about the idea of reality, and going, well, what if this isn't real? What if, or this is all going to end anyway? Those are bad ways to think, because they really do kill ambition. You should be able to go, well, nothing matters, so I should try as hard as possible, because if I fail, it doesn't matter.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, so if you can stay in that mindset, that's good. I would just hesitate from thinking nothing at all matters, because some things do. You really think that?
I'm made of matter. But does that matter?
Yeah. That matters.
It does. You matter. I don't know, man. I'm in a weird mindset right now. I'm just really going through the motions.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to say to anybody if they're still listening after I just talked about somebody talking to me when I was 18 about reality.
It's just weird. Because we all live in such a routine pattern. And one day we don't.
Yeah. Well, it's easy for, like, one thing that I've been catching myself doing is, like, where I go, man, the world's so fucked up right now. And it's like, no, the United States is so fucked up right now. The world's been fucked up for a while. Like, there's places that are paradise, but there's always places that are going through what we're going through right now.
Yeah.
So to act as though what we're going through right now is a huge deal in terms of the way that the world moves forward, it's so narcissistic. Like, these things happen. We're not an old country. We haven't hit the pitfalls that other countries have hit. The countries that we judge and vilify for their infighting and their terrorism, quote unquote. Mm-hmm. It's like we've only been around for a little over a couple hundred years. Like, it's not. They're thousands of years old. The chances are we'll never get our shit together, and we'll end up like them. That's what if you look at the roadmap of human society, that's how we'll end up, is we'll be fighting for the rest of our time on this planet as a country until we get taken over or something by somebody else.
What do you think the process is to becoming Amish?
I think you just walk out into a field and build a house, really.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have to be able to grow a beard. I mean, I stopped looking into the Amish after rule number 2, which is you need to have a beard, because I can't do it. So,
yeah, would you want to do that?
I can't.
You can.
I don't have a beard growing.
There's no way every Amish person can grow a beard.
You'd be surprised.
Wouldn't that be a crazy lifestyle?
I'll check the rules and see if a fake beard is okay. If it doesn't say no fake beards, then I'm in.
Well, you can't really check the rules because theoretically they're not supposed to use technology, and
They have books, dude.
oh yeah, wow,
Yeah.
I forgot those existed.
We all have blind spots.
One time, fun fact, I was driving on a highway and I saw like the yellow caution signs, and it had a picture of a horse and buggy on it, and I shit you not, 3 minutes later, I saw one, and that was the first time I ever saw what the sign prompted me to be on the lookout for. Maybe my eyes just weren't open until that moment, Rob.
Yeah, probably
And
not.
I'm like, holy shit, I just saw an Amish buggy. The sign warned me about it.
I wonder if they're
Here it is.
I wonder if they're okay with us using signs that are clearly made on CNC machines and printers and stuff to tell people to look out for them. Like,
Well, yeah, I think so.
they would burn us a sign, and it would be.
I don't know if you'd see it as clearly, though. If it's like a novice, like wood burner, and there's just some like phrase and stuff, and you're just like, wow, what? And then you're too focused looking on the sign, and you run into them.
I guess.
Go, oh, that's what the sign was saying. Look out for that. Now now there's a dead horse on top of my hood. And some bearded people.
You think so you're gonna hit him head on, huh? Not carriage first. You're gonna hit him horse first.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'd rather hit the horse than the carriage. I don't want to kill people. Horses, there's enough. There's a lot of horse movies. Not a lot of Amish movies.
It's true.
They got some good potato salad, though.
See, I think you should put that on a bumper sticker. I'd rather kill a horse than an Amish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. You ever watch that show called Breaking Amish? When they were on their Rumspringa?
Yeah.
And that's the way they filmed it. How many people do you think, like,
To me-
that's a real thing, right? Rumspringa?
It is, but personally, when I saw that show came out, same thing with the Amish Mafia.
Amish Mafia?
Yeah, you never saw that show?
No.
It was about the Amish Mafia.
There's an Amish Mafia?
Yeah. Sorry,
Oh,
spoiler alert. It's Amish Mafia is about the Amish Mafia. It exists, and they use guns. And apparently,
Well, that doesn't defeat the purpose, does it?
apparently, they're okay with cameras being around them.
Well, they're at the farmer's market.
Yeah.
They're taking money.
Yeah, that's not money. That's electricity and technology, though.
They use that too. They take cards.
I'm just saying. It seems a little un-Amish to go, want to make a show about our life?
One of the most accurate. According to the X-Files, the Amish people are in a crazy paranormal cult.
They clone each other, yeah.
Remember that
Eternal life.
episode?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
There's a couple Amish episodes in there.
And the X-Files?
Yeah.
Really?
I feel like there is, yeah.
I've only seen the one.
Is that the one where the gender bender one, right?
I really don't know.
Where the guy can turn into a guy or a girl?
I understand what that is.
Krychek's in it. Before he's Krychek, he's just a guy that makes out with a chick that actually is a dude.
Huh.
Yeah, that's Krychek. The actor who plays Krychek had a smaller role on X-Files. This is some deep cut X-Files trivia for you people out there. If you're not an X-Files fan, you might. Yeah, the guy who plays Krychek was definitely in the episode Genderbender, which has like an Amish society.
I just remember it's like a weird like culty society. And
it's definitely that one. It's definitely Genderbender because Scully talks to the dude at the market, and they're on their cart, and then he does the little rubbing thumb on her palm thing, which makes her kind of. It's like some trick that the Amish know to get women, I guess.
to rub your thumb on.
When you shake hands, you just do a little thumb rubby thing, and she's all yours.
Maybe that's all you need to do to beat women.
I guess so.
Rub their hand with your thumb.
Really creepy handshake. That's what they love.
Interesting. All I know really about the Amish, Rob, is quality craftsmanship, delicious potato salad, and goddamn, their apple pie is just splendid.
It says something about both of us what we think when we think Amish, because I think glorious beards. It's the thing I want but can't have.
Hey man, I want a good craftsmanship skills. That's one thing I should work on in 2021. I want to become more handy. And not to myself. I've accomplished that. But I... you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, I want to do more than change a light bulb, bro.
Yeah.
I did that wall. That looks pretty good.
Trevor's getting into the same stuff.
Yeah?
He's like been making a big push. He's got a tool, like a workshop out in his garage now. Was like an oscillating miter saw or something. I don't know what that. I'm not a woodworker personally.
He just cuts wood.
He makes tables and shelves, and he's working on learning how to do real woodworking.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's weird.
Yeah.
To see my younger brother, like he's talking about some real grown up shit.
Yeah.
This beer makes me burp.
Growing up is stupid. There's some noise in the background. Well, Rob.
Yeah,
this episode sucks.
But a lot of dead space here tonight.
We'll call it quits. We should do a strange brew next time.
What do you want to do it on?
We'll figure it out. Hopefully more than 20 minutes before we record.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
I've got some ideas for good ones. I just I'm not.
It's just wild, man. Like it's just my motivation is focused elsewhere, and we got a lot of things going on with the wedding, and you know what I mean. You're a part of that. We're gonna have fun. We had some drama with your original tux. You got your second tux.
That was ridiculous.
And now we're good to go.
Yep,
we're ready to go. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I don't know. We drank Dragon's Milk White. Did you like it?
I drank it. It was good.
I drank mine too. Wasn't bad. Wasn't the worst. I like it. We'll be back with more exciting stuff. We'll find some shit to talk about.
Yeah, it's only a new year. It's like give us a break. Should we have interesting content when the year changes over?
Yeah, all the time. Here comes Grumpy Goose pounding her feet through.
That can be our New Year's resolution. Be better to our fans.
Better to our fans. Better to our spouses. Carissa told me I was on thin ice, and she like gives me these looks, and she's like, "I swear to God, I'll cut you out of my life 13 days before we tie the knot." And that's what she said to me, and I said, "Please don't leave me. I got nobody else. Everybody else leaves." And then I get sad, and
then Rob calls because I never leave.
Rob, you're trying to. So,
but that doesn't mean I'll be leaving. We can still Zoom, Skype.
Yeah.
What do the kids use these days?
Well, what about? I mean, we spooned during the whole recording process. Who's gonna spoon with me now?
Well, if you'd be nicer to Phil.
I am nice to Phil. He lays on me when even when I don't want him to. He lays on me. That's how much he loves me.
See, that's the thing. You got to recognize that Phil will never leave you.
Well, one day he will. When he's dead.
Yeah, well, then I guess none of us have a shot, do we?
Nope. We're all going to die.
Sounds like a good place to end it.
Figuratively, not like, not.
We need to edit in 2 gunshots.
No.
Pew pew audio. Goodbye, everyone.